Last non-district game right before going into regular season, getting ready, last kind of chance to really get prepared for our regular season district opponents and really see who we are as a team.
Another really good atmosphere. Rockwall had a packed stadium along with our sideline still juiced. Coming in, we're real confident about the game plan against Rockwall.
Hey, good evening, man. Easy, coach. How do you feel? I want you to enjoy every ounce of this right now. I want you to enjoy every ounce. I want you to be focused. I want you to be supportive, enthusiastic, locked in, and be the best stretcher, the best warm-upper, the best everything that you've ever been in your life, okay? Then we're going right straight over here. How do we do it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. One.
No false start penalty. Don't move backwards, and we're going to be okay. Focus on each play, one play at a time. Don't worry about the last, don't worry about next. Worry about right now and do your very best, one play at a time. Here we go, dominate open. 1, 2, 3, dominate.
We were 0-2 at the time, and our fans wasn't there. Nobody was really there to support us. It was just like we had to prove a point to ourselves.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, we're back, baby. No one do your job and fly around. Swarm on 1, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Let's try it again. Knock me over, I'm coming again. Knock me over twice, I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep coming play after play after play after play. And if my talent level doesn't allow me to beat you initially, my guts and my heart and my investment is gonna allow me to beat you eventually. Because that's who we are. And it's who we've always been. It's who you are too. You trained in the exact same system. You paid the exact same price. I want to see it pay off. And I want you to play football the way that you've been taught. Can I get a yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's go make our families proud.
One, two, three.
Well, it's like you're going to be the huddle play. So let's go execute it. Life's too short to be out the school, boys. Let's rock and roll, man.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
This was a game that I had only had 1 day of practice in. I had just come back from a concussion. I walked in, I had one practice. Offensive line had to learn the 2-point stance, which was a very big struggle for me. So going into the game, my fundamentals were not doing so well. But as the game went on, Coach Clark got with me, and we found that my fundamentals were starting to get better, and I was learning to pick it up a lot better.
We had a couple big runs. I remember Montrell Smith breaking one for big old 50-yard TD. That was really fun.
Yeah, they were challenging, but we stepped up to them too. We didn't run and hide due to the fact that we were already 0-2. Came out there, gave them all that we had, put it all on the line.
Right there. Now play with leverage and great eyes and great effort. All right, let's go, baby.
To be able to open up the season with 4 teams consecutively that all went 3 rounds deep in the Texas High School 6A playoffs was just another great test for us. And that's the reason why we schedule those great non-district opponents, is because obviously, number one, it's very challenging, but the best thing about that is it accelerates your development, it accelerates your improvement. And when you play average football teams, you know, sometimes you do things well and you have a false sense of security of who you are and what you can do. The great thing about playing Lake Travis and Hebron and Rockwall, certainly Duncanville as well, is you get tested and the test provides answers, and those answers pay off once you get into district and into the playoffs.
And the Rockwall Yellow Jackets 43.
It was a tough loss, but again, we played as a team and we really brought it to them offensively. I know we had a new quarterback coming in. We scored a lot of points on their defense, and from what we know is that they have a really good defense. Although it didn't end in our result, I thought offensively and somewhat defensively, we had a really good play and good game.
At the end of the day, it was one of those games that, like, we still look back on. If we could have done this, we could have done that, we could have probably maybe had a shot at them.
We all took that personal because that beating was kind of brutal, it was kind of bad. So the following Monday, we kind of had an emphasis on practicing hard, playing, 6.16 seconds, and just finishing, because throughout the game we had a lot of plays that we, kind of slacked off, and, misfitted a lot, and just, all around we didn't really play who we are.